Welcome back to the channel, everybody. DB Squonks here. Today we're going to be doing a review on a device that I purchased. I did not win in a giveaway for my own collection. Today we are talking about the Lost Vape Orion DNA Go Pod. We're going to dive down to the table to take a look at everything that comes in the box. This is the American version. I guess there's two different versions, but the American one does not come with pods, so you have to purchase the pods separately. The purchase price on mine, I picked it up at a local shop, so the purchase price on mine was $60 for the pod system. The pod separate, pack of two, was $10.74, I believe, at my local shop. They do come in a 0.25 or a 0.5 pod. The 0.25 is, I guess, for regular e-juice, and the 0.5 is supposed to be for nic salt. So we're going to dive down, take a look at everything that comes in both boxes, and put some juice in it, vape on it, give you guys my thoughts. Here we are with the Lost Vape Orion DNA Go Pod. This device does have a DNA chip in it, so you can hook it up to eScribe and adjust wattages, set up different profiles. It'll tell you how many puffs you've taken on the device, that sort of thing. To the left here, we do have a pack of pods that I did have to purchase separately. The pods, give you guys a little freeze frame here. This will focus. These are the 0.5 pods that I have picked up for the purpose of use of nic salts. Cover that box here in a second. The bigger box to your right is the actual pod itself. On this box, the front does say this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Actually, this product does not contain nicotine. There is no juice in this whatsoever. On the side, you have Orion, the first pod powered by Evolve DNA Go chipset. On the other side, replay, capture the flavor and satisfaction of the perfect puff. The top just says Lost Vape, and the bottom says Lost Vape. The back of the box, give you guys another freeze frame here. Mine is going to be the blue and carbon fiber color configuration. They do come in a couple different color configurations. I don't know exactly what all those are, and there's a bunch of them, so you can get them with the abalone panels or the carbon fiber panels. Inside the box, you're going to have your user manual. In the back of the user manual, you will find your warranty information. Then you're going to have a guidance information. A little pamphlet tells you about the replay mode, how to prime your coils, pod replacement. Just like a little quick start guide, basically. Then inside your box, you're going to have your little USB charging cable, your Orion pod, and then you also get a lanyard, just in case you want to use that. I'm not a big fan of the lanyards, but you know, to each his own, I guess. On the device, on this side, basically nothing. The bottom, some battery ventilation. On the side, you're going to have your fire button. Then this button down here adjusts your power. You have the white, blue, and green. I'm sorry, white, blue, and red is the different power level. Of course, it's blinking at me because I don't have a pod on it yet. But to install your pod, you just hold down this lever and pop your pod on. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like with the pod on top and how to adjust your power and the replay feature if you choose to do so. And we'll bring it back up on top after we fill this up and vape on it. Okay, so I do have a pod sitting on top. I've already taken off the cap and getting ready to fill this up. Today I'm going to be using some thick, it's a peach and mango flavored juice by Pod Sauce, 24 milligram nic salt. So I'm going to fill this up and then we'll show you exactly how this thing works. Okay, so we have juice in this thing. I'll show you guys how it works. First, we're going to take a look at the pamphlet here. And if you press the fire button 2 times in rapid succession, it will show you your battery level. The 95 to 100% will be white, green will be 70 to 95%, yellow is 30 to 70%, 15 to 30 is red, and flashing red is 0 to 15. So on your pod, you have your fire button. If you press it 5 times, there is no off feature, but it does lock it. If you press it 5 times, it won't allow you to fire it. Press it 5 times again, now it'll let you fire. And if you find that perfect vape that you want, you just hold down this little button down here. Once it turns green, now you're in replay mode. So it should give you that same hit that you just took every time after that. If you want to turn it off, you just hold the button again, and it'll turn it off. Now your power levels are on different colors. The blue is medium, red is high, and white is low. And then to charge it, there is this little charge port cover here. See if I can get this off. And you just pop it off and plug in your micro USB port there. I'll bring this back on top, we'll vape on it, and I'll give you my pros. There is really no cons on this device at all that I have found. Back up top with the Lost Vape Orion with the DNA Go chip. Also there, if you can see that little ring right there, that is your airflow control. So you can adjust your airflow like that. Take a vape. Now I have not tried the 0.25 pod yet. I do have one. I am going to try that, and because the device does recognize the difference between the 0.5 and the 0.25 pods. The 0.25 pods, I believe it can go up to 40 watts is what the manual says. But pros, build quality is a pro, top fill's a pro, airflow adjustment pro. The battery is a 950 milliamp battery, pro. This thing pretty much has lasted me all day on one charge. Charges fairly quickly. The only con with this pod, it is more expensive than your average pod. Average pods I've seen are usually around the $20 to $30 price range. This one is $60 for just the pod, or the actual device itself. I'm sorry. The pods are a pack of 2 for $10. I cannot post links on where to get this, but I picked mine up at my local shop. But there is, when they are in stock, there's plenty of websites that do carry these. Other than that, Vape Advocacy real quick, boring stuff, nobody likes to talk about it, but you can hit up your vape advocacy groups, CASA.org, Not Blowing Smoke, and I Quit Smoking by Vaping.com. I'll post links in the description. Also, if you guys don't mind, there is a suicide prevention stream going on starting this Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll go all the way through Saturday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Vaping with Ken's channel. It's for suicide awareness. Also, any donations during that stream will be made to the charity that Ken has chosen. So please check out that stream as well. I'll post a link to the Facebook page in the description. Other than that, guys, yeah, this is a decent pod. Actually, the best pod that I've found. I've tried a couple other ones, but this is by far my favorite. Um, don't let the $60 price tag deter you from buying one. If you can afford it, definitely pick you one of these up. You will not be disappointed. Until next time, guys, stay off the cigarettes. I don't care if you're vaping on a pod or a mod. It could be something that your buddy gave you or something that you picked up for free, or it could be a high-end mod. I don't care as long as you're not smoking. So with that being said, until next time, stay cloudy.